That's what we want to get, and this cars came together in the center of the curve.
Well, of course, no more reason than the manpower situation in our nation today, and particularly in the area where we have defense plants, such as we have in our Fort Worth, Dallas area. The pay scale is higher, and law enforcement is a hazardous profession, of course, and actually a man goes where he can make the most money.
Are you expecting any crime to increase this summer?
In what respect would you be talking about? What kind of?
Well, people talk about the long, hot summer. Is this?
Oh, I see what you mean. No, we're not anticipating in this. I mean, we live in an area where most of our people are happy.
As you may know, I've had a continuing interest in this airport, and I'm delighted to advise that there will be a decision on the wage scales within 10 days. The aircraft in this country generate only about 1% of the pollution, but we have, as a result of some preliminary studies, a program underway which will cost about $250,000, whereby we think that we can reduce substantially the air pollution which is currently being generated by aircraft.
No, I haven't. I made a phone call to him yesterday morning and the day before, but he never did return it, and I've been busy in the playoffs, as you know, and I haven't had a chance to locate it.
This morning we start the third session of our defensive driving course. Our subject today will be how to avoid a collision with the vehicle behind.
How many times have you run into a situation where you wish that a slow-driving older person would take some kind of traffic course? Here in Denton, senior citizens realize that they could be a traffic hazard and are doing something about it. The course is sponsored by the American Association of Retired Persons. The instructors are Mrs. Ross Compton of Denton and Mr. B.L. Ross of Sanger. There are 31 students in the class, 26 women and 5 men. Average age is 67. All are over 55 years of age. Mr. Ross, what are some of the subjects covered in this course?
Well, the compact idea is to drive at all times so that you can prevent an accident regardless of what the other driver does.
Do you think there should be an age restriction on driver's license? Why?
For older ones and younger ones both, because the older ones should keep themselves fit and the younger ones are not fit. Lots of them, most of them.
This is Harvey Johnston in Denton for Channel 8 News.
Does Kennedy have a chance of receiving the Democratic nomination?
I think he does have a chance. My feeling about the nomination is the following. I think that people greatly underestimate the degree to which Johnson is disliked. Seems to me he's disliked for two reasons. He has not been able to develop the charm, the personality, the charisma that make people care for him as a person. And secondly, I think opposition to the war is growing very dramatically and very rapidly. It will increase as the war continues to stalemate and as middle-class boys get drafted. I think you're going to get more and more opposition to the war. If Kennedy does not receive the nomination, then I think there would be an outpouring of enormous anger. What would happen, I don't know. I'm not a magician. I can't predict that Chicago is going to be turned down. But I think the chances for riots, if Kennedy does not win the nomination, are very substantial.
And we have all of the ramifications of turns, observing traffic signals, as you probably should, driving on the proper side of the highway at all times, and staying off the highway when it isn't safe to drive.
I think that we don't anticipate this kind of situation in our area.
Then this is not a preventive measure toward summer?
In no way whatsoever, no.